Hi, I'm Doggone. Hi, I'm Doggone. Welcome back to Lucky Peaceville. This mod is doing a lot of crashing and a lot of lagging too, as you can see. I went also, as you can see, I went mining. I went branch mining, caving, mostly branch mining. Found an underground ravine, and I got some stuff. You see the ores up here on the top, a little bit of ferrous, a little bit of lapis, a little bit of sapphire. I used up my sapphire pick and made a peridot pick. And you know, I'm kind of tired of mining. I still need diamonds, but I'm kind of tired of that. And I've got food. In fact, where'd they go? Baked potatoes. Yeah, tons of baked potatoes. All right, we're in good shape with food. Kind of late afternoon. I thought I would just. Oh, there is one thing I want to do before I want to journey. I just want to go walking, and I just want to go walking. Let's look at the map right quick. So which way are we focused? This way. So we could come out this way. What I really want to do, hey, look, there's a village right there. Is that, do I know about that village? I don't see a waypoint associated with it. That would be southeast. Is that right? There's the meteorite. That must be the village that I explored. But let's go back and make sure, and if that was it, we'll go on to the north, north further. I put these cinder pearls out to see if they will spontaneously spread, because they seem to occur in clusters in the wild. Yeah, this is the village that I found previously. Excuse me. We have weather coming through. Weather coming through here in Oklahoma City. There are the beautiful multi-branched saguaro cactuses. I planted those reeds. Look at those things. I wonder if they all get to be like that when they're fully matured. Let's go on up to the village, and we'll just head due north from there. Oops. I realized I was going back watching one of Direwolf 20's Season 7 video Let's Plays. He started off with survivalist generators. That's probably where I saw the idea of, the lone pumpkin. That's probably where I saw the idea of starting off with 2 survivalist generators. I had this reason I needed 2 of them, but I couldn't exactly remember. I knew I wanted one to travel, for traveling or for portability. Copper, I'll take it. Oh, nice. Need to grab some trees while I'm here. I'm out in the boot. Woot in the boot. There's iron ore. So I was watching Dire Wolf, and I realized that Jabba did Just Another Bitter Barrel mod. I wanted Jabba barrels, not vanilla, or not regular barrels. So I think I'll go back and make some Java barrels. I'm really amazed at his success in traipsing around his world without armor. I'd be wrecked, so wrecked. I got me some Keurig coffee brewing up. I'll be going to get that momentarily. I'm gonna stay sunshine. I'm recording this on the last official school day before spring break, but I am, for all practical purposes, for all intents and purposes, I am already on spring break. I made a strong push yesterday in my last day of class, to grade papers and basically just complete as much work as I possibly could while I was up on campus, so that when I got home I could relax. And especially, to wit, I wanted to make it possible so that when I got home I could take my Effexor antidepressant as much as possible without having to worry about drowsiness and going up to class. Seeds on the ground. Maybe I haven't been here. Oh. A crowbar. A saddle. I don't know what all this stuff is, but I already have great pants. Turn that down. I might be getting feedback. Steel leggings and iron leggings. Nice. So maybe I haven't been in this village. Hey guys, have I been here? You remember me? I do have a emerald. You want a, no way, man. Copper ore bush. Is it in this room? No, still not. Okay. Hey, that half slabs, that's one way to get monsters not to spawn. Okay, so, I'll take the coal. Track, 2 pairs of engineer's overalls, wooden TNT cart, creosote, reinforced rail, stone tie, and HS rail, high-speed rail, maybe? It just dropped this stuff off. So what I'm looking for is this. Oh baby, yeah. It's a bad trade, but let's close the door. We gotta do some business. We gotta do some transactions here, my man. Do some transactions. Tool station. Oh yes. Pattern station. Woo baby. Flint crossbar. Bone pickaxe head. Oh yeah. You are my man. You are my man. Flint axe. Slime sword. You know what? I don't think I can use any of this stuff. Sign head. What in the world? What good is a freaking sign head? But this was what I was looking for. This is exactly what I was looking for right here. How do I make my own inventory? What? I don't know what that was about, but anyway. Okay, I want a good sword. Actually, I've got a good sword. I want a better sword. I need a wide guard. Got Tons of wide guards. I don't need this stuff. Stone shovel head, stone. Oh, I can use it to make. What do you call them? What do you call them? Well, it'd be easy enough to make it back at the base. I don't, slime sword blade and bone pickaxe. That won't help. Mining speed 4, mining level iron. Attack 0 hearts. Durability 1200. Durability 1200. Wow. Yeah, there's nothing here that I need. Okay. Well, that's. I'm glad I came here. I wonder if I can grab the stuff. Joseph, do you mind if I grab your stuff right here? Why does he have a piston? How am I doing for inventory? Why do I ask all these questions? He's like, this dude wrecking my place, man. It's alright, dude. We're good. It's my livelihood. Just think of it as attacks. Just attacks. To your Pope. Pope dog. What does Pope dog see up here? Small little village, just the train station. The pattern man. The blacksmith and librarian. And the city council house. One little patch of garden. It's a tiny little English village here. That would appear to be a ravine and some iron. We're going to head straight south, pick that up. Then we'll embark northward across the desert. The desert. I have plenty of food, cow. Wow, that's right. In this mod pack, there are lassos and things like that where you can capture mobs and bring them back and breed them. Wow. Okay, I remember what a nightmare that became. Not a nightmare, just a nuisance. Hyperbole dog. How does hyperbole dog work? There's some gold. There's some iron ore. Don't see any. Looking specifically for diamond, it's not in view. What is that? Apatite? That'd be apatite right there. Bright blue. I think I'll wait and move on. Well, that was fun. That was village number 2, perhaps. Let's go over to the desert where we have good visibility. That's odd. Chunk render. That's a huge oil slick out here in the desert. BP must have been here and not cleaned up their mess, right? Well, I tell you, there's one thing about Oklahoma. You do not dare criticize any of the oil companies out here. Even the poor man out here gives you dirty looks. How dare you criticize oil company. I think the reason is we're a very poor state. We're a state of extremes. There are a few very wealthy families in Oklahoma City, and most are not working wealth. Those few are not working wealth families. They're empire families, old money that has kept on to their money. One example would be the Kirkpatrick family, who were big in politics out here for a while. Kilpatrick family, another Irish family out here in Oklahoma City, also huge. But the Kilpatricks were, both Kirkpatricks and Kilpatrick were very philanthropic. However, still have a lot of money. The family that used to own the Daily Oklahoman, can't remember. Anyway, it seems to me that these strangely old money families have established an odd "don't kill the golden goose" mentality out here, where they discourage unrest. They encourage people to be happy with what they've got, and they sort of discourage unrest because they don't want to lose what they've got. And it sort of has caused this entire community is really strangely brutal to anyone who would suggest spending money, even on schools. Even on schools. Bond issues fail repeatedly out here because old guys are terrified of being poor and remaining poor, and just skinflints. They just can't stand to give $1 out of their pocket to any good cause, to any cause. These are the same people who go to McDonald's and argue for something's just not right. I'm all about high quality, but arguing about something that costs $1. Oh, Crimson Knights. If I just walk past them guys, will they leave me alone? It's really a case of misplaced priorities, it seemed like. But anyway, there's an odd circular formation up there. I walk up there. It's away from the Crimson Knights, so I'm gonna walk up there and check it out. So I don't know. This is just kind of an odd place. Oh, is that one of those places where if I dig underneath it, there's goodies? Hey, I don't have to dig. Look at that. Obsidian tile. Obsidian totem. Is this trapped? You first, chicken. Wow. Ooh, I got me a gold horse armor. Ender lily. Oh, a diamond. No idea what that is. Give me all the things. Give them to me. I got so much loot. Chicken, I got so much loot. We'll come up over this rise. I kind of have a feeling there's not going to be anything over here worth pursuing. A lot of the families out here in Oklahoma are have ties to farming. And sadly, one of the farming became unprofitable to the point that they were being paid not to farm, or they were being paid to farm in such a way that they didn't have to make any money, they just had to plant a crop. And so, oh, that was beautiful. What is that? Is that a magical forest? Blue? It's beautiful. Look at that. Whoa. I might be getting one of those lag spikes again. What did that say? A deviating lily? Oh, I can't walk through it. It makes me deviate around it. Deviate course. Deviation, a detour. In Britain, a detour is a deviation. Or at least part of Britain. The part that I know. Mossy cobble. I gotta have some of this. Mossy cobble. Frame rates are going to crap, so I may have to log. I'm hoping it's just a terrain generation. Slow down. I can use this to make the mossy ball to help my Tinker's construct. Tools and weapons to regenerate. Brilliant idea, really. Photosynthesis. Sort of a, what would you call it? Symbiotic relationship between tool and the moss that grows into it. Strengthening it. Ooh, there's some beef. Never want to walk around without, I never want to pass up free beef. I got nothing I can get rid of. And there goes the beef. Despawned, okay. So what biome is this? I'm not far enough in to build a magical forest yet. Nowhere is the divide between social classes so apparent as in my classroom. There's a volatile mix of young people who went to private schools and are at our university for the first couple of years of gen ed because it's the cheapest choice, because their parents are very smart about getting the most out of the dollar. They're going to go to the cheapest school, university in the state to get, not the cheapest, but the cheapest with good accreditation, good ratings, and good reputation. And then go to, a specialized university. Giant redwood tree. And you have those students You have children of immigrants, perhaps illegal immigrants, who are there because, who are just very darn happy to be there in the first place because their parents weren't able to get there. You have inner city school students who, let's see, I'm going to have to get rid of something. It's probably going to be the redstone. Tool station. Which one is my crafting band? That's it, crafting station. Oh, but I don't have another one. I've got you know, this bow is gonna go. Nothing special about it. Can easily make more. It's harder to make arrows than it is a bow, for goodness sakes. So when I'm discussing in the classroom, and then I've got, you know, the poor inner city, the students who came out of inner city public schools who are really not equipped for college. And it's really weird how unequipped they are for college. Whoops. Inventory, that's what I wanted. Okay, I don't have... Where was my... Oh. Yeah, it'll go into the miner's backpack. Beautiful. Beautiful. There we go. Whoa, where are you guys coming from? What's this all about, man? What in the world? A brain. And a zombie head. Well, can't take them. Word. Get me out of here, Chewie. How are these things generating? We must be in a Thaumcraft biome thingy. The magical forest, dog. That's what it is. Go! Go! Don't blow up my bed, dude. Do not blow up my bed. One guy taken out. Where's my bed at? That was just about a long first step. It wasn't bad. Cow here to witness my destruction. Okay, let's see. Let's get a little bit more of this mossy cop. Don't know when I'll be able to pick up any more of it. This is a very rich biome I'm in, though. I've got, I always have students in my classes who I don't fully understand be a spawner or something around here. I sometimes have students that I really don't understand how they graduated high school. And I don't know if that's purely an Oklahoman thing. Anyway, it's and I always have a mixture of young and old, concurrent students and returning students, and it just makes for a very diverse discussion time in the classroom. Sometimes quite heated, because students come from very different life experiences, and I think ultimately it's good for all of us to talk about this because it gives us all a vicarious understanding of what it's like for others. I see all my students listening intently at some point in our discussion, during the semester. I kind of think, I hear this a lot, that the discussions we have are the best things we do. And I think it must be better than I really give it credit for. Oh, that beautiful quarried stone. Oh, here's another thing I want to do. Chisel. Dyer was messing around with chisels and making really nice looking stuff. So I'd like to do that. So we have some beautiful white steeds over here. I like the ones that are spotted or mixed colors and what have you. I wonder what these hobgoblins are all about. I wonder if they're kind of like the what do you call them? The automatons, the little people that you create, golems that you create in Thaumcraft. Set about doing tasks. I know I saw some horses, didn't I? The herd wandered off. Perhaps I wandered off. I don't know why I grabbed those Tinker's Construct items. They're easy to make. Another magical forest. Did we freeze? There we go. Lava lake. Burning grass, that's what's going on. glass. Volcano. So this meteorite fused the desert sands when it hit. Here's another reason we need a good pickaxe, so we can mine into the center of these things and see what's in there. Oh, this tree had a bad day, didn't it? That's so weird. Brown sheep. The Gaylords. Yeah, that's the family that owned the Daily Oklahoman. Opubco. Yeah. That's some old money right there. Alright, let's get back here and assess some of this loot that we got. Assess and store. How are you doing on coal? Man, you know, I put in 26 coal and it's only down to 17. What a fantastic, efficiently machine that is. Fantastically efficient, I can say it. Alright, well I think I will take a break here. I'm going to mess around with sorting and then probably create a chisel and mess around with how things look a little bit. I'll see you next time.